welcome to another reading vlog. Ruthless by Aime Duncan, which is the sequel to Wicked Saints. It is a Russian-inspired fantasy with monsters and death and gore, and it's intense, and I love these deckled edges so very, very much. And I also don't know how I feel about this. This was one of my most anticipated releases for 2020, and I loved the characters and I loved the world. I was not impressed with the plot, and I did get very confused. I really need some sort of glossary. They're confusing and I don't understand what's going on. So I'm still debating my rating for this book. I think it's 3.5, almost 4 stars maybe, because I do love the characters so much and the writing is good. It's just so goddamn confusing. It means that I now can start my first book for my very, very ambitious June TBR / Make Your Myth Taker TBR, and that book is Tessa Gratton's Lady Hotspur, which is another highly anticipated release which came out right at the beginning of the year, and I haven't read it yet and I'm very annoyed about it, but I'm also very excited. This fulfills my first prompt in my night path, on my night path, which is to read a book by a favorite author. And though I have only read Queens of Venice, which is actually chilling there, which is the only other book that I have read by Tessa Gratton, I absolutely adore her, both as a human being and also just her writing, because this is so weird. This is a Shakespearean fantasy-ish retelling, which I believe is set in the same universe as Queens of Venice. I do not believe it is connected. It might be some sort of companion novel, but I'm not sure whether this is set before or after this book. But I am very excited, also because I'm literally 6 pages in and it's so incredibly gay, and I'm so excited. Also, the writing is just beautiful. So I'm going to take you guys along for this, and then we're going to try real hard to read all of the many books that I have set out for June. So I just tried to video my hype video for this month, and it was a bit messy, and I don't know whether it will see the light of day, but that's why we're wearing a flower crown right now. I'm feeling a little bit cute, so we're just going to continue doing that. So, reading update things. I am approximately 130-ish pages into Lady Hotspur by Tessa Gratton, which is a weird deep fantasy dive retelling of some sort of Shakespearean. I should probably look up what Shakespearean play. Yeah, Shakespeare play this is based on. So this book is weird. It's weird and beautiful and gay. It's super gay. It has some weird sexual words, yeah, okay, but also super cute. It's about love, it's about knights, it's about princes, it's about kingdoms, and we are tied to Queens of Venice, which in a weird way, I think we are several hundred years into the future, but I am not entirely sure of what's going on because it has been more than a year since I finished Queens of Venice. Basically, we are following 3 different perspectives in this book. We are following Hal, who is the new prince. We are following Banamora, who is the previous heir to the throne. And we are following Hotspur, who is a lady knight. And I'm 130 pages in and things make vaguely sense. I can feel the ties to Queens of Venice. The magic is stunning. The writing is beautiful. It's also really strange, and you have to be really serious about reading it, because otherwise you miss stuff and then you have to go back and read it again. So make your myth taker. This was not a smart book to start with, Monique. You should have seen that coming. But it does have lady knights and it does have gays, and that's what we want. Yes. So today it's Friday. Happy Friday, team. Or not happy Friday, because Black Lives Matter are still a huge thing, and we should all still be seriously working towards giving them what they need, which is your ears and your eyes and your voice. Because even though I do not have a massive platform on YouTube, I have somewhat of a platform on Instagram, and I am trying to use it. I know that not everyone feels comfortable shouting out about it, but even if you are not shouting about this like huge thing happening in the US, you should still be working towards being a better ally. You should be donating. If you can't donate money, then donate your time, and you should be signing petitions, and you should continue to lift up Black voices, because that is something that we have not been doing correctly for many hundreds of years. And even though I am not directly responsible for racism, I am a white woman who, I don't know how to say this, I still benefit from my own whiteness, and I shouldn't be. And as much as I may be part of another minority group, because I am part of LGBT, my whiteness lets me walk through the world in a completely different way than a Black lesbian woman does, or even just a Black person, and I should be aware of that. So yes, I am supremely preachy today apparently, so we're just gonna stop here. That was my reading update. See you tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know what dates are anymore. We have all acknowledged this. I have only just started reading for today. It's like 6 o'clock. I've been doing other things, aka watching One Tree Hill with my girlfriend before she went to work. So there's that life. So we're gonna seriously read. I don't know why I picked this as my first read in the Make Your Myth Taker, because this is, I don't know why I'm surprised. This is a very intense, deep dive fantasy, and it's beautiful and lyrical, and I literally just read a page that's just like resonating in my soul of everything that I love about fantasy, but it's also so deeply connected to character and driven, and it's like Shakespeare, and I don't like Shakespeare, so I don't know why I loved Queens of Innis Lear so much. I read it and I wasn't sure if I liked it, and then it's still a book that I think about now. And this book is going to be the same, but it's also so long. And instead of reading it fast, like I do most things, I can't read it fast. I have to think while I'm reading. So we'll see if we get to the, yeah, about this book than I thought I would, and it's hurting. It's just my feelings. Also, it's like stories within stories, and it's so weird, and I want to hate people, and then I can't hate them, and then I want to, but then I can't, and I'm just, I can't. I need to finish this book and just like have a breath. I wanted until I read the acknowledgement, and the last sentence is literally making me cry and tear up. But first book of Make You a Myth Taker is done, and it was beautiful and stunning, and I loved it so much. Hello team, it's Wednesday. I think I did an update, vaguely update, almost update on Monday, because I finished Lady Hotspur, who's now back up on my shelves, hiding over here like a beautiful little one that she is. I obviously was heartbroken. I loved that book so much, and I literally just finished it, and I want to read it again because it's so intense. But I did start my second book for Make You a Myth Taker, and it's Empire of Sand by Tasha Suri, which is a fantasy novel inspired by medieval India. We're following Mir, whose father is of this empire, but whose mother is part of this very spiritual, I believe, magic wielding desert people, and they are looked down upon and believe like pushed out of where they came from, maybe. I have a hard time explaining what this book is, but so far I'm like 114 pages in. It's very atmospheric and very prettily written, and I'm excited to see what more comes from it. I like Mir so far. There's dancing involved. It sounds beautiful. I'm very excited. Also, I received a book from the beautiful Justine from I Should Read That by taking part in the Random Act of Kindness on Twitter, and I'm just thank you, you're beautiful, and yes, so yes, this is what I'm reading currently. And then we also got some book mail. This is a giant thingy. So this is from hive.co.uk. If you didn't know, Hive is a online bookseller who supports independent bookstores. So instead of getting a book from Amazon, you should buy it from Hive. I will leave a link to them down below, right underneath the link to I Should Read That, which is Justine, in case you didn't know. So yes, this is, yeah. So obviously with everything going on, I had a very serious look at my own bookshelves, and so I look for queer creators and such. I do not have nearly enough black authors gracing my shelves, as in I only have 6 of them. That's not okay. So even though I sort of was on a ban, I am no longer on a ban. I went on a break. Yeah, I did a thing. So we got some books. This is the first stack, then I did some, then I have some pre-ordered from even before all of this happened. Ooh, look at this. Oh, I'm so excited. And then I have, yes, more. Here's our little stack. So we have The Bells by, I think it's pronounced Danielle Clayton. I'm really sorry if I fucked that up. Please tell me if I'm doing it wrong. Yeah, I'm just going to give you what's on the back. If you could change everything about yourself, would you? Should you? Camellia and her sisters control beauty. They are bells and they can make you perfect. Glossy hair, smooth skin, flawless body. You feel better once it's done. The results are worth the pain, and when they fade, the bells will fix you all over again. But beauty has a price. What would you give to be beautiful? Very excited. And then this one. I'm going to find this in a hardback because I need to have it. This is A Phoenix First Must Burn, edited by Patrice Cadwell. Is there a little author thing? Does it tell me who I have? Rebecca Roanhorse, Aaliyah Dawn Johnson, Justina Ireland, whose book Dread Nation should be coming to me tomorrow. L.L. McKinney, Karen Strong, Charlotte Nicole Davis, who I have Good Luck Girls by, which I'm so pumped to be reading soon. Just, yeah, tons. So this is a collection of short stories by mainly Black and Indigenous authors. I'm not sure, but it's about Black girl magic. We have sci-fi, we have magical realism. I think there's some fantasy in here, and I'm just super stoked. And also, I'm never going to be over this cover, and I need it in a hardback. And then, yes, that's where we am. And last but not least, we got My Sister, the Serial Killer by, how do I say this properly without being a douchebag? Onyeka Braithwaite? I should look these things up. It is about a girl and her serial killer sister, and the girl has a tendency to come and clear up her sister's mess every time she kills someone. And don't ask me why I wanted this. I just have really wanted to read it, and I'm very, very excited about reading this beautiful little thing. See, trying to do stuff. Also, I'm planning to pick up more books that explain racism so that I can teach myself. We're all gonna do better. I'm gonna do better. These are gonna be way, like, they are getting diversified the longer that I obviously find more authors by them and get more excited, not just because the author is Black, but I'm definitely going to very purposely look for more Black and Indigenous authors to join my shelves because they are too white. Good morning, team. It's Thursday now. I still don't know what date it is. We're somewhere in almost the middle of June because time obviously continues running ahead in life. So I finished Empire of Sand this morning, and I also thought that it was time to finish this vlog because it's just gonna get longer and longer, and I'm just living life as it is right now. Still very much in lockdown, working from home. Trying to be creative and trying to do my best, trying to educate myself, and also trying to finish my Make Your Myth Taker TBR. So this is Empire of Sand by Tasha Suri, which is a, I believe, adult fantasy. It does read a little bit, it could also be young adult. It's a good fast read. It's like 400 and something pages. I didn't love it as much as I expected to. I definitely thought that I would love this book more because certain people that I really trust, their opinions, really loved it. And I don't know if it was because I was comparing it to City of Brass, even though, like, mythology wise it's not the same, but the atmosphere feels a little bit similar, and I was absolutely captivated by the setting and the magic, but I wanted more magic, and this was more a relationship between two people. I'm pretty sure that I will love the second book, Realm of Ash, more, I'm hoping. But yes, solid fantasy. Definitely think you should still pick it up. I really enjoyed it. I love reading different like fantasies that are like inspired by different cultures, and this one was inspired by medieval India. And also I finished another book on my Make Your Myth Taker. Yes! The next prompt on my night path is to continue a series, and I am going to read this baby. This is Aurora Burning by Aime, Kaufman and Kristoff, which is the sequel to Aurora Rising, which is a sci-fi adventure with a motley crew of little hellraisers, and they're all beautiful and delightful. I personally really enjoyed Aurora Rising. I really enjoyed the humor and the action and the pacing, and I'm hoping to find the same in Aurora Burning. I have heard a little bit of mixed reviews. Some people generally really love it, and some people are a little bit more like meh. But I think some of these books, like, if you are from a certain audience in a way almost, but I am super excited to get around reading this beautiful little book. Also, I'm just generally excited about my TBR because I do really want to read these books. And also, he be stunning. Look at this little face. Cal is my favorite in this series, okay? And I'm also really excited. There's another character, and I think it's Cal's sister that we get introduced to, and I am just pumped to meet her because she's beautiful. So yes, this is it. So that's it for the vlog. This is a bit of a rambly vlog, blah blah blah. This is a bit of a rambling vlog. I obviously continued my walks. I am reading. I am not sure if I like making vlogs. This is the thing, I actually really like making them, but currently I don't feel like I'm doing enough to like I don't know. If you like vlogs, please leave me a comment down below, and then I may or may not continue. But I did finish this vlog. I think it's nearly 2 weeks long. I did some severe reading. I obviously read Ruthless Gods, I finished Lady Hotspur, and then now I've just finished Empire of Sand, so that's not good. That's not too bad. Yeah, we did the thing. So there will obviously be links to petitions and places to donate. I will continue to link Black Booktubers down below that I think you should have a look at, so that we can keep our movement strong. Otherwise, hope you're having a nice day. My name is Monique, this is Bookwitch Reviews, and this was another reading vlog. Take care of yourself. Remember to practice mindfulness and be kind to others. And I will see you really soon. I'm proud of you. You're doing great. Bye. Bye, team.